What is your MBTI type golden pair? I'm gonna be honest with you and say it depends. There is no one fit answer unless you're an INTP and or else an INFJ, because those are objectively the best golden pair and there's no more considerations to be made when such a pair is found. But for every other type, and maybe for some little weirdos who do not believe me, who think that some other type like boohoo ENTP is a better match or boohoo ENTJ is a better match, how do you, or for anyone else, how do you figure out your type, your golden pair? Well, first of all, let's just start with a disclaimer that some losers in the comment will be typing, "Oh, but MBTI and types aren't the only thing to consider." No shit. Nobody's saying that it's the only thing to consider, but it's certainly one of the biggest things that should be in your considerations. Because if you don't understand each other's language, or at least you don't understand that you don't understand each other's language and you have no way to work around it, and if you know that you're not going to be compatible for a very long time, it's like, it's significant is what I'm trying to say. MBTI is highly significant to what your type will be. So how you're going to have to figure it out is that you're going to have to lay out the functions and figure out what kind of relationship with each function dom you're going to be getting. Because, for example, let's say you're an organized dom, specifically an I dom. So what would be a relationship with an E dom? Well, a relationship with an E dom would be quite comfortable for you, just simply because, well, that's all that you do in your life. You organize the NE patterns. That's the NI user, and well, it's gonna be a very easy relationship for you, technically speaking. But you're also gonna be conflicting because what you're doing is at the end of the day different, and well, you're able to very well understand each other in some way. At the same time, just because you understand each other, you're not gonna be the same, as what I'm trying to say. For the relationship for an I dom with, for example, an SE dom would be quite a struggle because, again, as an NI dom, you don't have SI, so you don't know how to order SE, and that person is gonna be giving you a whole lot of SE, so that's definitely gonna be something that you consider if that's really what you want in your life. Depending on what NI dom you are, especially if you're like an NIFE dom, which is like if you're like an NIFE user, you're probably gonna love being with a TI user, just simply because it gives you like the middle part that's weaker of you, because your middle functions have a 60-40 relationship between each other. So you're probably gonna really enjoy the relationship with the TI dom, because it gives you part of, like, you give the TI dom what he doesn't have, and they give it back what you don't have. So it's gonna be a very interesting yin and yang relationship with the TI dom. And these are just examples. These are just examples, and I could go on for hours on what each type will want and blah blah blah. Essentially, there is a relationship kind of formula within each type to each type. You probably want to go to our Discord to find the exact formula, because we're working on the United MBTI theory, and we're willing to explain all these things to you specifically, and we're willing to talk to you more about your exact type and what you exactly need. And we're really driving MBTI to be more scientific, so I just recommend you to go to our Discord server. Otherwise, just go figure out what function dom you want to be with, and specifically which one of them, and why. And then you're gonna figure out what your golden pair is.